Hello, everybody. It's day 3, Wednesday. It is the 6th. Happy National Nurse Day. Thank you to the doctors and nurses working very hard right now to, you know, do their jobs, and they're underappreciated for that. Um, so, thank you, doctors and nurses. Today's song is a septuple groove. I don't actually have a name for it yet, as I do most of these songs, but it'll appear in the little bar here pretty soon. Um, I had a lot of fun because I came up with a groove for this. It's actually in 7/8, but it's in a really fast 7/8. It's at Actually, it's not that fast, but it's 151 BPM. And then each group of septuplets is one one like beat for me. So that's kind of how I did it. I did it in 7/8, which was really cool. Fun. It's just a different workflow. It's like 7 beats per measure. But then it's also like 7 bars lines up as like one cycle, which is really cool. It's just a different workflow. You'll see once we get into the live session. I had a super fun time making this song. And I edited both of my videos yesterday. I decided that I wasn't going to do this in a one big mega video format because that would have been like 50 minutes long, and I can't deal with that. My computer can't render that. So we're just going to do daily videos. I don't actually know how I'm going to upload these yet, so you might get them all at once, you might get them once a week. I don't know. I was thinking maybe next week I just upload them every day that corresponds to it's like Monday's video will be on Monday. Just a week past, but it's really weird, and I still need to figure out like how I'm gonna end up doing this. I think for the future after this week, I'm gonna stop documenting every single day and instead do just the songs that I like really vibe with. And then maybe I'll post like 2 a week. I also have to say, I kind of forgot to mention that I've been doing this for a while, and so when I say like day 1, 2, or 3, this is just day 1, 2, or 3 of me documenting the process. So it's not really like day 3 of me making a song. I think I'm almost on day 30. So I've almost been doing this a month. I've uploaded like 97 minutes of music. So it's just a super cool project. I'm having a lot of fun. This is whatever this song will be called. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get into the live session. I also figured out how to do transitions, so now we can do something cool like this. Whoosh! Oh, come on. Whoosh! No, come on. Whoosh! Alright. So now we're in the live session. So you're probably noticing a couple of weird things right now, kind of like how this phrasing is, and I don't know. It's actually not that weird. It's the bass line looks really weird because it's chopped up, but I just chopped it up to make it fit a little bit better. I tracked bass live on this song, which was super fun, by the way. I'm loving playing bass, and it was especially cool over the septuplet groove. So let's start from the beginning though. So I started with just this drum groove, right here, and I basically went in and input this kind of like swung beat. So it's like dut 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 dut. That was more quintuplet-y, but it's still the same. And then you compress it to make it half of the distance, and then it ends up being more of like a swing and less of like a straight up, just kind of like accenting the eighth notes. It becomes more of a swing. So altogether it kind of sounds like this. So the snare and the clap, as well as the hi-hat are quantized. So I input the notes by clicking, because I was kind of like, well, I want to be precise with this, and I want the groove to really groove. But then I was like, well, I still want to add some like live element to it, just something like that. So I added this kick drum as kind of like, I don't know, just to kind of liven it up. So without the kick drum, it sounds super flat. It's just like and then you kind of lose some of that swing because then it becomes like so uniformly swung that it becomes your ear gets used to it, which I was like, I need to break that up. So I broke it up with kind of a messier kick drum. Dot, dot, dot. So that was cool. So that's just like a technique I use for like a swing and just kind of breaking up drum beats, even if they're like super quantized. I like to add some sort of live element to them. Then I recorded this grand piano loop. So that was fun. And those two chords, it's B flat sus, and then G major 7. I voiced that wrong. Yeah. I think that's how I voiced it. I actually don't remember, but you know, it's cool. So then we have let me turn all this stuff off. So now for this full groove with like this, it's so that was super cool. Then I tracked some bass over it, so you know, there's my nice bass, which was super fun. You'll probably see a clip of me playing bass because I did record a clip. So that'll play right now as I'm talking. So this bass line is pretty simple. It's nothing too incredibly complicated. You know, just kind of it works really well with the. So it works. It sounds really weird, but it works with the drum beat really well. It locks in. So then you get like. So that compounded with the piano riff, we have the full groove. So yeah, that was super fun to record. All right, so for the main melody, we have this, which I call my clarinet sound, but it's not a clarinet; it's a melodica. So a couple cool things about this is my melodica is slightly out of tune. So it has this like slight chorus to it when you play octaves. So you know it's where's let me get a if I play an F. So it's very sharp. But when you play an octave, because it's slightly detuned, you get that kind of wavery sound, of course, and it doesn't work very well musically in a lot of settings because you know you kind of you can't have that detunedness. But it works really well for like lo-fi and hip hop because that's kind of that's the vibe. If the audio just got really weird, it's because I tried to turn my phone back on because it turned off. So I apologize. Anyway, so I recorded the melody on my melodica. So that's just kind of a fun thing. And then I added some reverb and I rolled off all of the high end, as you can see here. All the high end was rolled off, and that makes it sound more like a clarinet, in my opinion. I used it in Destination End, which is another one of my songs that I didn't document, but it's one of my favorites. So that's kind of it. So then I just soloed over it, which you don't really need to see. You can listen for yourself. And that was pretty much the song. I did a fade out at the end, you know, volume, because it's the easiest way to finish a song, in my opinion. And I personally like the fade out. I think we need to bring it back. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy whatever this song is called. It'll probably be flashing on the screen right now because I can do that now. I like editing. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.